The cityengine Philadelphia example showed us how to model and design in 3D. And once we have our final design, we can export this out and bring it back into arcgis for further analysis and sharing with the public and other stakeholders. We can export out the high resolution models with facades or the low resolution models without the facades. The format we're using is Collada 1.4.1, and we have a arcgis compatibility option which will set the export dialog to arcgis settings. And once you've exported out to Collada models, we can bring it back into ArcGIS. Open the toolbox and go to the 3D Analyst tools. We're going to use the Import 3D Files GP tool. We're browsing to the directory where we exported the Collada models to, and define a output multi-patch feature class and set the spatial reference. ArcGIS will create a new feature class with the Collada models as multi-patch features. Now that we have the new design as features in our geodatabase, we can run a number of analyses. First off, a line of sight analysis. In this case, we'll define the top corner points of the new design, and we want to know from which streets the top of the building will be visible. And here the red lines indicate from those streets where the lines intersect with the streets, the top of the design will not be visible, and the green lines indicate where the top of the design will be visible. We can also run a shadow analysis, where we're going to calculate volumetric shadows for this new design for every hour of one particular day. Shadows are time enabled, so if we turn on our time slider, we can step through the day and see how the shadow will affect the other buildings. Now in this case, we use the low resolution model without facades, but of course we can export the high resolution model as well and import it into our globe. In this way, we can see the new design in a bigger geographic extent, plus we can create globe services so we can share it out to users with ArcGIS Explorer. For more information, have a look at the cityengine and 3D GIS resource centers.